morning, and welcome back to the Shard Cross Channel. Currently, it's 5:43 a.m. on the 13th of June. Today is a Tuesday. I am greatly awaiting what will be a 2-day weekend tomorrow and Thursday. All I know is currently I plan to do an Instagram live stream for the full decoration of the room for all the flags, because I have like close to 30 flags now. But yeah, it should be a really fun time. Hope to see you guys there. And for those of you who are not able to join us on Instagram, I have every intention to go ahead and record and save the entirety of the live stream, and I'll go ahead and upload it to YouTube. That way you guys don't miss out on that. And I was meaning really to do that for the Murfreesboro house and the previous house, but like with the previous house, it's like, why do a live stream and why put up all those flags for only 2 months? Now, it's like, I'm going to be here for quite a bit of time. Probably the next 3 years. We'll see what happens. But it's time that we decorate and, make sure that these cream, white/tan walls are filled with a whole bunch of color, or just, the darkest imagery possible. Speaking of darker imagery, I now have my Sunday sermon Blackcraft Cult shower curtain up and running. Now I'm just waiting for the Steve Rhodes Let's Summon Demons bath mat, which I'm just going to place at the floor, at the foot of the bathtub, really. And I think that will be a funny little combination of culty imagery and a little bit of comedy for you. But this morning, we are going to be starting off with a one-part Breeaction for Invirulant and their new Wocka Flocka Flame cover for Hard in the Paint. They have some stuff in store for you guys. They have some stuff in store for me. I am not speaking on behalf of any of those details because it's not my position. All I know is they got some stuff planned, and I cannot wait for you guys to hear it, and I cannot wait for us to provide some coverage for it on the Anatomy podcast. But if you didn't know, we have multiple playlists, including Asahi Enomichi, or Path to the Rising Sun, which our latest song that we've added to the playlist is Go Cry Go, because I'm currently piecing together Overlord and just finished Season 2. We have Ignite the Church, consisting of all relevant albums all the way back from 2019 that I feel is relevant for the black and deathcore/death metal scene. And with every new edition, every update, it will be a full album instead of a single. I know there are a lot of playlists and people looking over those playlists who usually do it that way, but I prefer to have as much content as possible, the only exception being Oath of Vengeance by Nithful featuring CJ McCrary of Immortal Disfigurement, because that was a standalone single and it was a deluxe single for the creation of God. And we have the only chapters playlist so far, consisting of my top 10 from last year and some nominees that I did not mention in the original video. And then, of course, we have the Anatomy Podcast's Greatest Hits, or the Anatomy Crosscast's Greatest Hits now. And this is at least one song from every band that we've ever had on the podcast, with the only exception, because it's definitely not 50 songs yet, the only exception to the rule being that we don't really add new songs, except apparently with the Human Tragedy. So we'll probably have to update that here pretty soon, just for the sake of sticking with the same number and catching up with the same number as the actual podcast itself. But other than that, please just like, comment, subscribe, provide any feedback you think might be necessary for the productivity and the growth of this channel as we slowly climb up to 800 subs and hope to at least get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year. We do have 6 months to do that. I think it's possible. Just let me know what you guys want to see that would incline you to invite your friends to the channel. Check out the content. Check out basically the ratio of subscribers to video count now, which is insane. And let's go ahead and dig into Invirulant. I smile at the dead. I noticed that it wasn't showing anything for a second.
What the fuck you thinking of? You're inside for the shit. What the fuck I say? Dirty old blood day with you. Now y'all fuck your shit every 2023 in this bitch. Come fuck with it. We're going fucking on in the motherfucking pain. Wocka Flocka Flame. Fuck slam. Fuck hip hop. Get the fuck up. In the motherfucking pain, nigga. You're just crazy, nigga. What the fuck you crazy, nigga? What's up, pussy nigga? What's up? Hope you've got your killers with you. Hope you've got your niggas with you.
Boys, that was mint. Love that. Alright. Alright, so that was doing a cover of Wocka Flocka Flame, Hard in the Paint. Fun, fresh, and like Derek was saying, we were talking a little bit ago, and we definitely came to an agreement that when it comes to this type of music, it's like slam and hip hop mix almost too well, and then you keep in mind that back in like the 2010s or whatever, I would say like 2000s to 2010s, you saw a lot of parallels between the fashion in both like deathcore bands and hip hop artists, which I thought was really interesting. But that was a fun cover, and now if I ever need to use Hard in the Paint as an audio excerpt, I'll probably just ask the boys for the audio for this. But this has been Sean Cross doing another one-part Breeaction, this time for Invirulant, Hard in the Paint. And yeah, just like the Great Eternal Music Machine, let's keep cranking, and we'll see you later.